How's it going, guys? Peep has a very boring backdrop here. Wow, there's like nothing interesting in this part of my room. I got some like Lego sets up here. That's pretty cool. You know what? I'll be right back. Stand. Alright, see, now I just look stupid, honestly. I'll invest into a backdrop at some point, don't worry. Now, you might be wondering what's with the very unique video format today, right? And it's mainly because I just want to talk about something that, like, it's just been pissing me off for some reason. I don't know, this has, like, no right to piss me off, but it pisses me off anyways, right? So on today's video of Peep whines about literally anything today, Peep is pet peeve here. Today's theme is technological advancements. Right? Because in case you haven't noticed, by the past like 2 to 3 decades, the rate of technological advancements kind of look like this. Here's the 80s, here's the 90s, 2000s, and then it just like sort of flatlines through the 2010s. Because I'm gonna be honest here, like nothing interesting ever happens in the world anymore. Like the fact that we don't have a war machine in the military yet, like that's insane. Y'all gotta clock in on that. And as time goes on, over time, I think we start to realize that some technological advancements are maybe not even just worth it. Like, let's be honest here, like, do you guys really want flying cars? Like think about it. Now you gotta get a whole new license for that. Then you gotta save up for a flying car, which will probably be like $1 million, $2 million. And then traffic is gonna be terrible. And then the flying BMW doesn't know how to use his fucking turn signals. And then you guys just right there, because, you know, I love flying BMWs, bro. When we talk technological advancements, a lot of people think of, like, the self-lacing shoes from Back to the Future, which do exist, by the way, but they're insanely expensive. They're, like, 15 grand last time I checked. And honestly, if you wish self-lacing shoes were a thing, if you wish those were more accessible, I think you're just a lazy piece of shit. That's on me. Like, do you not have 10 seconds just to tie your shoes? Like MKBHD said it himself, excluding it being a collector's piece, excluding having it just to flex. Like, he doesn't see why anyone would realistically even wear these.
Now, I don't know how many people would actually wear these day to day if they got them. Obviously, it's more of a collector piece.
And I know what you're thinking. Oh, what if you have like cerebral palsy and you can't tie your shoe? There are alternatives to that, bro, alright? There are so many shoes that don't require tying your shoes, right? That are way cheaper than $15,000, bro. Like, trust me, you don't need it. But alright, I'm done yapping. There's one technological advancement that genuinely changed the world, right? And we can all agree, I think the majority of people watching this took advantage of it. And it is something very recent that came out, I want to say, a couple of years ago, right? ChatGPT. Now, I know this is not new information. Obviously, if you've been on the internet for long enough, you know exactly what ChatGPT is. It is probably the closest thing we've gotten to actual sentient AI. But at the same time, do you guys actually want sentient AI? Like, I think I've watched enough dystopian sci-fi movies to know that sentient AI is probably not the best idea, right? Like, one wrong move and we accidentally create Ultron and he starts, like, stealing nuclear codes and blows up the entire planet. So, ChatGPT, in case you've been living under a rock, it was an algorithm created late 2022 where it like extracts like pieces of detail from the internet to create like a human-like conversation that will actually like remember information from earlier conversations. It will make things for you. It is a very intelligent form of intelligence. I don't know how to and it is probably one of the biggest breakthroughs we had in inventions, right? Now, obviously, this has its pros and cons, right? Obviously, people use it to cheat because it is really easy to cheat with ChatGPT. Like, if you don't feel like writing an essay and you only have 2 more hours left to turn it in, you can literally tell ChatGPT to write an entire essay for you, and it will send you a flawless essay. Now, progressively, they have discovered ways to make it more identifiable, right? So it's not that easy to get away with it anymore, right? It's way harder. It's huge. It really is huge. This is a huge advancement we made in the 2020s. But at the same time, this is also like the most impressive thing we've done. We haven't really done anything else that crazy, like excluding normalizing electric cars. Like, that's really it. I don't think we've really done that many crazy things in the world. This is all biased, by the way. All right, this is all biased. Don't take me seriously. These are all my opinions. This isn't factual, right? This is just from my observations. And if you want to disagree with me, then go ahead, comment in the comment section, disagree with me. All right, now this is what starts to piss me off, right? This is what I like to call the oversaturation of AI. Because, like, everywhere I go on the internet, there is some company that's trying to leech off of this, right? Instead of, going off to do your own thing, right? Create something insane, something groundbreaking. All companies know how to do is copy and paste OpenAI into whatever they have and just call it a day. Like, that's literally it. Now, there are some exceptions, right? I think Siri's a good exception, right? In case you aren't aware, Apple is going to start implementing ChatGPT and OpenAI into Siri. And the reason I think this is an exception is because Siri was supposed to be an AI in the first place, right? And as time goes on, I think it's important to add on to this AI to make it smarter and smarter every time. So implementing OpenAI into Siri, that's another story, right? Because it was supposed to be an AI in the first place. You're just making it better. Now, the problem arises when Snapchat needs ChatGPT. in what you, like, where's the correlation there? There's literally no correlation. People go on Snapchat to look at what you're doing right now. Like, let me show y'all what I'm talking about, right? I'm on Snapchat right now. Look how cool is that? Ooh. So I'm gonna blur out everyone I've added on Snapchat, but you might notice we got Playboy Cardi in my DMs. Here, let's talk to him. All right, so here we go. Here's our Snapchat AI. Okay, when's the album dropping? Yo, no album dropping here, but I'm dropping Wins and Rainbow Six Siege. Sponsored results, Ubisoft Premium. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? This is so stupid. What's your favorite operator in Rainbow Six Siege? The cripple one. That was Justin. I hear you, but I don't have info on that album. Let's chat about something else. What's up with your day? Are you about to plug, like, I don't know, Raid Shadow Legends? Like, I don't know how to feel about that. Can you roleplay as Playboy Cardi? I can't roleplay as Playboy Cardi, but I could vibe to his music. What's your favorite Playboy Cardi album? Sponsored result. Buy Cardi merch and more from Amazon. This is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever held in my life. I'm not even joking. Why is this on Snapchat? This is actually one of the most boring updates of all time. I'm done with this. I'm not, whatever. Like, why is that there? That has no reason to be on Snapchat. It's just there. Another thing that genuinely pisses me off is when Windows just unconsensually installs things on your computer. One day, I was just on my computer, and then Windows just installs this app called Copilot. I have no clue what this is. I'm just like, why is this on my computer? As a matter of fact, let's check it out together, because it's just right here. Copilot. All right, let's check it out. What is this? Conversation style balanced. Hey, good morning. What can we do together? What is this? Why is this on my computer? What is Copilot? I don't feel like reading all that. AI-powered assistant designed to help you with a variety of tasks on your computer. So it's just ChatGPT is what you're saying. Oh, AI companion. I haven't seen this gimmick 20 billion times at this point. Like, who cares? What happened to Cortana? Y'all just neglect Cortana and just replace her with ChatGPT. Like, this is such a lazy gimmick and it pisses me off. Like, I feel like everything I go to just has ChatGPT on it now. Like, Windows, you have no reason to be putting this on your computer other than it's a sick party trick, right? This is just as helpful as Microsoft Teams, right? Oh, you don't know what Microsoft Teams is? Me neither. Apparently, it was Microsoft's shitty attempt at trying to capitalize off of Zoom and Discord back when it peaked in quarantine. Spoiler alert, no one used it. And it's still on my computer to this day because, like, fuck your consent. I'm gonna install this because I hate Zoom and Discord. I think my favorite part about this, like, terrible party trick is when people try to monetize it. Now, there are the talented AI artists. Guys, I put so much blood, sweat, and tears into AI art. If you give me $50, I'll generate whatever you want. Yeah, is the talented artist in the room with us right now? I don't quite see him. Oh, you're talking about yourself? Like, dog, you're just typing in a prompt. You're not really an artist. You're just typing. And the lengths people will go just to actually defend this shit. Like, actually, I'm gonna side quest the video a little bit because this low-key, like, this pissed off me and a lot of people. But fun fact, there were a lot of disqualifications for Pokemon's upcoming Pokemon card artists, right? Because there were so many AI submissions, and I'm not even joking. There were artists who were submitting submitting AI art to Pokemon with the intent of it being on future Pokemon cards. Motherfucker, don't tell me you just said Eevee to ChatGPT and then turned it in as your fucking final assignment, bro. That's not how it works. Like, how stupid are you, low-key? And I'm not even making this up. Literally look it up. I'm being 100% serious. Okay, back to monetization, because there have been some products that are so stupid to the point where they actually deserve their downfall. Like, no offense. Actually, yes, offense. This is... Let me talk about this. I want to mainly talk about Rabbit R1. And if you're in the tech sphere, if you're in the Mark-ass Brownie tech sphere, then you'll know exactly what this is, right? The Rabbit R1. Probably one of the most useless, quote-unquote, inventions of our time. Take a wild guess what it is. Just by the images I'm showing you right now, what do you think it is? It's ChatGPT on a little screen that you can buy. How much is it? It's $200 for ChatGPT. What is wrong with you? You're actually an idiot if you buy this, bro. I'm sorry. Motherfuckers just be buying anything at this point. I'm pretty sure Marcus Brownie actually called this one of the worst inventions of, like, the year. This is so bad, bro. Why would you buy this? Genuinely. You actually have no reason to buy this. Now, probably one of the most controversial reviews of Marcus's career was his review on the Humane AI pin. If you guys don't know what that is, okay, we're not gonna judge yet, okay? Hear me out. So this was designed with the purpose of, you know, reducing your screen time, which to an extent I can agree with. When I first heard of this product, I was like, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. Tell me more. What else you gotta offer to me? As you can tell, just by the photos, there's no screen on it, right? It's literally just a pin that you wear. It's a pin you could do call people with. And in order for it to function, there's like a super small projector on it. And you just use your hand to like basically use it, right? I'll show you. It's really hard to explain. You won't get this, but apparently they have an algorithm that is so similar to OpenAI, and you can just like, let's say you need to find out when the 4th of July is, right? Hey, human AI, when's the 4th of July? But the issue was that it sucked ass, basically. It was bad. Not only was it really bad, but it was really bad for $700. Oh, I'm sorry, in case you want the better version. $800. And in case this couldn't get any worse, at an $800 price point, which, by the way, that's pretty much like a whole iPhone right there, you're only able to use it with a subscription service. So I'm not even joking. On top of the $700 to $800 price point, you also have to pay $24 a month just for it to even work. At that point, just get a really good phone plan, right? Go to T-Mobile, get an iPhone 13 on them or something. I don't really know what promotions they're doing. I just know they do really good promotions if you sign up for T-Mobile, right? And just use their phone plan, right? Like at that point, just do that, right? At some point, companies gotta realize that leeching off of someone else's invention is not going to work. It is not a good business model. I wanna come back to Apple real quick. I'm not gonna let them off the hook that easily, right? Let's talk about Apple. So I agree with their use of AI to an extent. Should Siri implement OpenAI? Yes. I personally think that's a little smart, considering, like I said, it's already an AI. So adding on to it to make it smarter is a pretty logical thing in my opinion. Can't really argue with that logic. But there is such a theory known as overkill. Apple's Gen emoji. Do you guys know what that is? It's using OpenAI to create your own emojis that you can use whenever. I'm sorry, bro. Who had this problem, bro? Like, I don't think ever in my life I was just like, I don't know how to respond to this text. If only, oh my god, where's the T-Rex surfing emoji when I need it?
Just provide a description and you'll see your Genmoji appear right before your eyes, along with more options to
Okay, never mind. These guys cooked. Supply, demand. All right. I'm sold. Like, I don't think anyone ever had this problem. Like, y'all are just making problems up at this point. I guess the only real highlight here is that you can actually make emojis that look like people.
You can simply pick someone and create a Genmoji that looks just like them.
But it's like, even then, like, are you gonna use that? All right, you know what? Let's get all the satire answers out of the way, right? Realistically, do you guys want a freaky emoji? Do you guys want a zesty emoji? Probably not, right? Actually, maybe it'll be kind of funny. Okay, you know what? All right, you know what? Apple, I think you win here. All right, I kind of do want a zesty emoji. I also feel like this is gonna be like the most abused feature on Apple's Genmojis. The fact that The world is your oyster, and you can make whatever you want. So I want a sex emoji. I want a sex emoji. I wonder if there is going to be like an algorithm that kicks off every time like an emoji is taken too far. Because like realistically, let's be honest here. Let's say realistically someone goes to Genmoji and they're like, I want an emoji of a very stereotypical black dude. I'm talking like Jim Crow level of stereotypes. Like I need black skin, red lips, watermelon, etc., etc. Some Master Oogway shit, right? Like, will something kick off and they're like, no, we're not gonna make that emoji for you. I'm genuinely curious how this is gonna end, because I think Genmoji is like the downfall of Apple Loki. We all thought about it, alright? Let's be honest here. We all had that thought. This is probably gonna be a very abused feature on Apple's end. So, what can we take out of this video? Very talented AI artists. I love them. They're so gifted. Keep typing prompts for me. Very helpful. Appreciate it. I hate AI. It is so overused. Like, this is, let's be honest here, this is all just a fad. Everyone's gonna forget about all of these in like 2 years. Maybe some will stay, right? Apple AI, that might stay for a bit, but it's like everyone's gonna forget about all of these like real soon. Hope you guys like the experimental video, right? I don't really make videos like this. Yeah. See you all. Wake up, Daniel. Daniel, wake up. Get out of bed, Daniel. Get out of bed, Daniel. Get up. Wake up. They're under your skin, Daniel. They're under your skin, Daniel. Wake up.